Okay. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Check, check. No, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Jesus. I said a lot of good stuff. I had some quality material off of the top. Man, the little thingy that tells me if sound is being made, it was showing fine. It was doing all the little thingy things, going back and forth. So I don't know what the hell that was. So I took off that little digital thingy and I put in a new digital thingy. That's a new one. I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and that's a new error. I don't know if I made a mistake or if that was. I think that was a software thing. It was showing me on my end that everything was going great. Anyway, it's September. September 1st. Then I said a funny thing. The next day I said, "Did you know that September 1st is the first day of September?" Yeah, it was funny the first time I said it. My heart's not in it anymore. Anyway, it's great to see everyone. Glad you stuck around for the silent portion of my music show. It's a new thing I'm working on is silent music. I think it's going to be a lot less work for me to do. So I'm very excited about that. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good week so far. Not that I'm implying that it's going to turn bad for you soon, but it might. It might. You never know. I've been a little busy this week again, so I haven't really got too much new. So what I'm going to mainly be doing is basically practicing in front of you. So songs that I've played before, but played poorly. And so I'm just going to play them more. The first song I'm going to do is Black Flies, which I've done a few times, but I've never really been happy with how it's gone. So I'm going to give it another run right now. I'm going to give it another run. And hopefully this time it will be the magic time that I get it just the way I should. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Black Fly. Glad you can all hear me now. That was weird. Okay. Let's get the capo on. I'm not gonna it's not gonna slow me down though. I'm gonna power on. This is gonna be an awesome show. 'Twas early in the spring when I decided to go for to work in the woods in North Ontario. Unemployment office said they send me through to the little Appleby and the survey crew. And the black flies, the little black flies, always the black flies, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black flies picking my bones in North Ontario, North Ontario. Now the man, Black Toby, was the captain of the crew, and he said, I'm gonna tell you boys what we're gonna do. They wanna build a power dam, we must find a way to make the little lab flow around the other way. The black flies, the little black flies, always the black flies, no matter where you go. Die with a black fly picking my bones in North Ontario, North Ontario. So we surveyed to the east, we surveyed to the west, we couldn't make our minds up how to do it best. Little lab, what shall I do? I'm all for going crazy with the survey crew. And the black flies, the little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with a black fly picking my bones in North Ontario, North Ontario. It was black fly everywhere, a-crawling in your whiskers, a-crawling in your hair. Swimming in the soup, swimming in the tea, the devil take the black fly, let me be from the black flies. The little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go. Die with a black fly picking my bones in North Ontario, North Ontario. Black Toby fell to swearing and the work went slow, and the state of morale was getting pretty low. Flies swimming heavy, it was hard to catch a breath. You staggered up and down the trail talking to yourself. And the black flies, the little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly a picking my bones, North Ontario, North Ontario. Well, now the bull cook's name was Blind River Joe. It hadn't been for him, we'd never pulled through. 'Cause he bound up our bruises, kitted us for fun, he lathered us with bacon grease and balsam gun. And the black flies, the little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, North Ontario. And Atlas job is over, Bractobius was through, the little Abitibi and the survey crew. Wonderful experiences, and this I know, I'll never go again to North Ontario. And the black flies, the little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go. Die with a black fly, picking my bones, and North Ontario, North Ontario. And the black flies, the little black flies, always a black fly, no matter where you go. Die with a black fly, picking my bones, and North Ontario, North Ontario. Black flies, there you go. Well, that was better than the other. It wasn't perfect. It was definitely an improvement from my other attempts at that song. Okay, I'll check the scroll now that you can hear me. But let's see what's going on. Oh, okay, people are talking. People are chatting. Then we got audio, okay. Turned 40. Who's turned 40? Secondhand Wildflowers turned 40. Okay. 40. Yeah, I remember 40. That was 10, 11 years ago. 12 years ago for me. I aged 2 years while just saying that sentence. Yep. Feel free to ask questions today because I forgot to ask on the internet. I forgot to put a post up saying, give me your questions. And that was working really well because it gave me all the questions in advance. And it was also a way to subtly remind people I was doing this. So I just forgot because I'm busy. As I'm teaching again this week. First week back. I won't be so busy now that I got it started. I also have a new family member. So my son has left the house. He's gone off to university, which is kind of sad. Well, it's great for him. It's kind of sad for us. And how on earth do you replace someone like that? How do you do that? Well, you get more cats. That's how you do it. It's pretty easy, actually. You just get more cats. So we're fostering a cat now. The cat's name, it came with a name Meowie, which we refused to call it Meowie. It's not, and the cat doesn't meow. It's a really friendly cat, though. It's about 4 pounds, 6 years old. It's tiny, so small and scrawny, and it obviously fell into a rough patch in its life and is like super skinny. So we're gonna fatten her up, and then hopefully ship her off to a forever home sometime. Yeah, so it's Meowie. I'm not gonna call her Meowie. I need a better name for the cat. Anyway, so that was busy too. I have to go in, feed the cat, and then I have to pet the cat for, a couple hours. So by then it's lunchtime, right? Yep. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So we'll see how more cats I get. Probably give them about, yeah. How many cats are you allowed to have legally? Is it 1,000? I'm pretty sure the legal limit's 1,000. I'll end up finding out when they take me off to jail. But okay. Oh, I was gonna. What do I want? No, I'm gonna do this one next. Like I said, I'm doing songs I want to get better at. I did this one a few weeks ago. This is a friend of mine wrote this song, John McClurg. Singer-songwriter in Kingston, who I've known for quite a while. And I've always liked this song, and I always meant to learn it. And I finally got around a little while ago. I had because I couldn't find the lyrics on the chords on the internet. I actually had to listen to the song and write down the lyrics. So much work. Anyway, and then I had to figure out the chords by myself. So I don't even know if I have it exactly right. But I really like this song. And the last time I did it, I kind of did all right. So I'm going to give it another run because I really like the song. So you could always find his version, I guess. Begging for time, living for rhyme. The lower you fall, the higher you climb. The great pendulum makes you feel numb. Then I'm going to start over. I cacked 2 chords there. Okay, I'm going to get a better start this time. Better start. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm feeling it this time. Begging for time, living for rhyme. The lower you fall, the higher you climb. The great pendulum makes you feel numb, and it makes you feel high. Our world began when the man took the hand of a girl to a dance. To hear a big band, the old palais floor shook the dust from the door like never before. So strike up the band and start something new. From the trumpeter's lips a giant star flew, then it came undone, and there was the sun for me and for you, for me and for you. Then a dancer came out with a cane by his side. He started to tap and he started to jive, and out on the floor grew the new tree of life. Hallelujah. So let's ring the chimes for the good times, for the dances that last and the whispers that rhyme. If I asked you to dance, would you take a chance on a world that is kind? For the bad times that go, for the good times that stay, for the cognac that glows in the ice cream cone caves. If I live as long as this newborn sun, I'll remember you today. So strike up the band, start something new. From the trumpeter's lips a giant star flew, and it came undone, and there was the sun for me and for you, 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 for me and for you. Okay, dodgy start, but I think I did it much better that time. Much better. That's John McClurg, everyone. Anyone? John, I'll write his name in here in case anyone wants to look John up. He does lots of streaming concerts, like usually about one a week. If anyone ever wants to see him, just go visit him. Just go visit him on Zoom. Or no, I think he's usually on Facebook. Visit him on his Facebook. John McClurg. There he is. Okay. Good. Hey, I got through that one. That's great. I'm just going to look, see if anyone's got anything for me to answer. What is time? That's a good one. What is time? Time. Is time? I don't know. I thought I was going to come up with something witty by the time I finished that sentence, but time wasn't on my side. Time wasn't on my side. I thought I saw... BJ's helping me here. You're one cat per square foot of living space. That makes sense. It should actually be one cat per cube foot, right? Because you can stack the cats as well. And we get more cats, right? Yeah. I'll eventually have all the cats. All the cats. I thought I saw... Did I see a question? I thought I saw a question. Did I miss it? Maybe I missed it. Anyway, feel free to ask a question if you wanna. Okay, I'm gonna go back to... I had a couple of questions left over from last week. Maybe I'll look at those. Maybe I'll look at those. It works so much better when I have the questions ahead of time. That was so smart when I used to do that. Oh, here we go. Helena, I'm not sure how, this is Jelena. I think Helena, Jelena. Anyway, she asks, if you had a magical snail that could grant any wish, what would you name it? Well, that's a really interesting question. That's an important question. And it's good that I should prepare this ahead of time, because it would be awkward if I actually met the giant snail and I couldn't think of a name. I would think I would call it Wishy Snail. Wishy. Like meowy. No, that's terrible, isn't it? What would you name it? I don't know. Mortimer? I don't know why I said Mortimer. Wishy. I'm going to call it Wishy. Wishy the snail. Yeah. Terrible name, but that's the best I can do. Maybe I should think on that one in case I actually meet one. Okay. Okay, that's all. I only have really one more question, so I'm just going to leave those for now. Alfonso, that's a good name for the snail. Alfonso, the magical snail. I grant all your wishes. All your wishes can be yours. Yeah, that's better. Magical snail. Yeah, why don't we have magical snails? Huh. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my songs now. Take a look what I got. What do I got on my list that I had show lyrics? I don't want to do a comedy song. I'm going to do not quite a comedy song, but not quite a straight. It's a Bob Geldof song. I used to play this years ago. I don't think I've attempted. I don't know if I've done this on a stream or not. I can't remember. I don't think I have. Okay, here's a Bob Geldof song. Not the hit that he did at the Boomtown Racks. It was a moderate hit. It got a little bit of play. I think it was late 80s, maybe early 90s. I don't mind if you go, I don't mind if you take it slow, I don't mind if you say yes or no, I don't mind at all. I don't care if you live or die, couldn't care less if you laugh or cry, I don't mind if you crash or fly, I don't mind at all. I don't mind if you come or go, I don't mind if you say no, I couldn't care less, baby, let it flow, 'cause I don't care at all. Na 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 na. I don't care if you sink or swim, lock me out or let me in, where I'm going or where I've been, I don't mind at all. I don't mind if government falls, implements more futile laws, I don't care if the nation stalls, I don't care at all. I don't care if they tear down trees, I don't feel the hotter breeze, sinking dust and dying seas, and I don't care at all. Na 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 na. I don't mind if culture crumbles, I don't mind if religion stumbles, I can't hear the speakers mumble, and I don't mind at all. I don't care if the third world fries, it's hot out there, I'm not surprised, I can watch whole nations die, and I don't care at all. I don't mind, 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 I don't mind at all. I don't mind about people's fears, authority no longer hears, send a social engineer, 'cause I don't mind at all. I don't mind, 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 I don't mind at all. I don't mind, 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 I don't mind at all. There you go. It's called The Great Song of Indifference. It's one of those ones where the songwriter decided to make it hard for people to find. You'd think it'd be called I Don't Mind, right? But it's The Great Song of Indifference. Those words they don't appear anywhere in the song. Yep, I guess it's supposed to be the summary of the purpose of the song, I guess. Anyway, there it is. I don't know if anyone remembers that song from, I think it was it early 90s? I think it's early 90s. Yeah, I used to play that one a fair bit. That one mostly came back to me. I didn't even practice it. Have I played that one on a stream before? I'm thinking no, but I never know. I don't think I have. Yeah. Once again, I'm welcoming questions today because I forgot to do my advance work for this stream today. Or you can just, say something. But I got some more songs. This is the You Watch Me Practice show today. I guess they're all sort of like that. I haven't done that one. Yeah, I didn't think I'd done that one before. Yeah, thanks for answering my survey. Thank you for answering my survey. Your opinion is useful to us. Yeah, okay, good. I used to do that one a lot. Maybe I'll do it more. I do like it. I do like that one. It's only 3 chords, everyone. If you're thinking of a song to learn when you're starting to learn an instrument, that's an easy one. It's 3 chords, same 3 chords all the way through. It doesn't do anything else. Show lyrics. What else do I have in my list today? So I did that one. Here, I'm going to remove the ones I've done. Lyrics. Okay, I did that one. Okay, and I did that one. And that one. Okay. Tom Petty song. Here we go. This one was sort of requested. It's on one of the albums I haven't listened to a lot. I was going to do it last week, but then I chickened out because I really don't know it very well. But then I actually went over this one quickly before the show. So hopefully I'll get it this time. Do I have my... Okay, I think that sounds about right. Okay. Had to find some higher ground, had some fear to get around. You can't say, well, you don't know. Later on won't work no more. Last time through I hit my tracks, so well I could not get back. Yeah, my way was hard to find. Can't sell your soul for peace of mind. Square one, my slate is clear. Rest your head on me, my dear. Took a world of trouble, took a world of fear. It took a long time to get back here. Tried so hard to stand alone, struggled to see past my nose. Always had more dogs and bones. I could never wear those clothes. It's a tired victory. You won and you also lost. Told us you were satisfied, but it never came across. Square one, my slate is clear. Rest your head on me, my dear. Took a world of trouble, took a world of tears. It took a long time to get back here. There you go. That's, what is it called? Square one. Yeah, Square one. Square one. Because that's actually in the song, unlike the Bob Geldof song, where he just made up a name for it afterwards. Square One by Tom Petty. I'm not sure which album. Highway Companion, maybe? Yeah, maybe it's that one. It's one of the newer ones, so I hadn't listened to it as much. I like that one, though. That's a good song. That was a good request. And now I know it. Now I can play it. So that's good. There we go. Okay, I'm going to go check the stream. No questions that I see. No question. Sorry, I'm just on the Twitch. I'm not on the multi-stream. Sorry, I've been accidentally ignoring everyone on Facebook. I'm terrible. Oh my God, what a bad person I am. Okay, not too much going on the. May's asking, what is on your shirt? Tiny ice cream cones? No, they're pineapples. There's tiny pineapples on my shirt. Pineapples are joyous. That's why. My the resolution on the screen's probably not quite enough to get that they're pineapples, though. Probably not. I probably should have worn a shirt with bigger pineapples. So next time, I don't have a shirt with bigger pineapples. Maybe I should look for one if I want to go with that kind of vibe. Good question, though. That was an excellent question. That's the kind of questions, the high-quality questions I'm trying to get around here. Scott saying, sitting on Port Dover Beach, which needs a song. sitting on Port Dover Beach, where my beer's always in reach. There's a lot the sand can teach you when you're on Port Dover Beach, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. That was a strong start I just get. And you've got Port Dover Beach, a place where I can sit. Port Dover Beach makes you fat. You don't get fit when you're sitting in it. And something like that. Anyway, it was a good start, but I think I kind of lost the through line a little way through there. Anyway, there you go, Scott. Sitting on Port Dover Beach. I started it for you. You have to finish that song, okay? That's your job. Next week, I want all the lyrics next week. Okay. Cypher saying may have uncovered a worm conspiracy. Some American on Wikipedia was trying to say that bands like Three Dead Trolls and a Baggy, Pursuit of Happiness, and Local Anxiety are actually arrogant worms in disguise. Well, we get a lot of any funny Canadian song that's ever been written is now attributed to us. I don't know exactly when this happened. I think it was when Napster came along and people started uploading things and getting sloppy with naming. And then people were just like, oh, it's a funny Canadian song. It must be those Arrogant Worm guys. And they just put our name on it. So now, so many songs have been ascribed to us, right? And part of it's awkward because the Canadian music comedy biz is very small. So I know many of the people who no longer get the proper credit for their songs, and it's not my fault, but still, it's a little awkward, right? It's a little awkward, Yeah. So, yeah, that has happened. There are all sorts of songs given, but fortunately, they're usually the good ones. We're not getting like the bad ones. For us, once again, I say fortunately for us, it's bad for them because all their good songs are. Oh, now that I say it, now I feel bad again. Okay. Yeah, it's been going on for years. Yeah, and I blame Napster. It was lawless. I don't know if all of you remember the Naps. It was a wild time back in the Napster era. Oh, Secondhand Wildflower said they for the birthday got the birthday song. I didn't know. Oh, and someone like our birthday song. Someone used to sing you that? Wow, that's awesome. Huh, that's great. Okay. So, yeah, that was kind of a comment instead of a question, but that's all right. That was all right. I killed enough time for me to get to another song. I haven't pushed anything. Tomorrow night, I'm doing a Zoom concert. I haven't done one in a while. So you can go to that. Those are the ticketed ones where we can talk like back and forth and ask questions back and forth and be in the same Zoom room together. Still lots of room for that one. I know a lot of people are probably away for the long weekend. But if you're not, go. You can just go to my, I should always have the link ready. I don't have the link ready. You just go to my website, TrevorStrong.org, and look at the calendar there. That'll give you the link for the show if you want to do it. And I still have 3 spots left for my comedy course starting in 2 weeks. So if you want to do the comedy course, get on it. 3 spots left. And just send me an email, Trev Strong. Oh, why don't I put my stuff right now here? Why don't I do that? There we go. There's my Trev Strong and then my logo. There we go. There's all my info right there. Okay. I'm going to sing another. BJ's got a ticket, right? That's a good thing to do. Get a ticket. Yeah. Let's go back to my song list. Yeah, back to my song. Oh, I'm going to practice this one. That's right. I needed to practice this one. So the Arrogant Worms, I don't know if any of you have heard of them. I'm in a group called the Arrogant Worms, and we're finally doing something again, all 3 of us, on the internet is it next weekend? Or it's coming up soon. Might even be next, like not this weekend, but the one after. Is it that soon? I think it is. We're doing a back to school thing. That's what we're saying. It's the back to school. It's the 3 of us will be streaming from separate locations. If you saw any of the ones we did during the height of COVID time, it's going to be like that. But I'm going to try to go with the theme and have either play worm songs about education or that are educational, that teach you something. I've sung this one a couple of times, but not in a little while. I think I've sung it. So I'm going to sing this song. I don't even know if the other guys in the group have ever even heard this song because I think I put this one out myself. My college days were great. I made a lot of friends. But there was this one guy who I really did depend on. I never could have made it through if I'd been on my own. But there to lend a helping hand was my student loan. We went everywhere together, yeah, he gave so freely. Books, tuition, pizza, beer, I thought he just cared for me. I was up on stage with everyone on graduation day. Now everybody else is gone, but my loan won't go away. Yeah, he's always there reminding me of the good old days, and how those days are dead and gone, and now it's time to pay. Working at 3 crappy jobs, living in my parents' home. Just me and my mom and dad, and my student loan. After I graduated, he got really controlling. Sent letters, emailed, followed me, and told me that I owed him. I said a little time apart maybe would be best, but all that seemed to do to him was compound his interest. Oh, he's always reminding me of the good old days, and how those days are dead and gone, and now I have to pay. Working at 3 crappy jobs, living in my parents' home. Just me and my mom and dad, and my student loan. How I wish I'd never met him. Life would be better, man, if I'd learned to put up drywall or had bought a hot dog stand. At least I know that when I die, I shall not go alone. My grave will say, here lies some guy and his student loan. Yeah, he's always reminding me of the good old days, and how those days are dead and gone, and now it's time to pay. Working at 3 crappy jobs, living in my parents' home. Just me and my mom and dad, and my student loan. That wouldn't go too badly. Student loan. Student loan. So, yeah, if you tune in, you're going to hear that one again. Sorry you're going to hear it again, but I'm definitely going to do that for the back to school worm special. I was going to say back to worm school special. That's back to. I don't even know what the back to worm school. That's weird. That just ain't right. That just ain't right. Okay, let me go. Let me take a look. What's going on in the chat? See if I had an assistant. The assistant would look at the chat while I'm singing, right? And then the assistant would go, "Hey." They probably send me a message but go, hey, this is the thing you should look at. And then it'd be so much quicker and smoother, but yeah, that's never going to happen. Not going to happen. Oh, Carolyn's here. Hey, Carolyn. Good to see you. Good to see you. The Canadian girl has a question. Oh, okay, I'll ask the Canadian girl. Did you guys write the War of 1812 song, or was that 3 dead trolls and a baggie? Well, it was 3 dead trolls and a baggie. I remember seeing them at probably the Edmonton Fringe Festival doing their show. They had a whole musical and that song going on. Yeah, I remember seeing it. Hey, that's a pretty good song. Never knowing that one day people would think I was part of writing it. All I was doing was sitting and watching. 3 Dead Trolls, they wrote that song. At one show, I think some fan put it on the internet. I don't know if it's still there or not. One show in Victoria where Wes Borg, who's one of the trolls, lives. I think he's still there. I'm not sure. We were doing a show there, and we said, "Hey, Wes, we think it'd be funny if you did this thing." And he said, "Yeah, I'll do that thing." And so what we did is at the end of the show, everyone wanted an encore. Well, not everyone. I shouldn't say. There's probably a couple of people who were like, "No, I've had enough. I'm going home." But most people seemed to want us to play another song. And so we said, "Hey, everyone, do you want to hear the War of 1812? And they went, "Yeah." We said, "That's not our song." They went, "What?" We said, "Yeah, it's not our song, so we can't play it. But Wes can." And then we brought Wes out, and Wes sang the War of 1812, and we did some backups. I thought it was very amusing of us to do that. Yeah, and then at least that group of people knew that it was actually not us who wrote that song. Yep. True story, based on 2 real bands and a real song. Yep. With a bunch of misinformation wrapped on. I wouldn't call it lies because it wasn't purposeful. It was misinformation. It was fake news. Arrogant worms did not write that. But that was a good question. Oh, Cypher says, I love compound interest, the joke. Sorry, I always, yeah. Remember that song I sang just a while ago? What compound is interest. That's my favorite line in that whole song. When I came up with that, a compound interest, like I came up with a compound interest joke. I was so proud of myself. Yeah, I'm glad at least one other person appreciated that. It actually kind of just made my day because I was so proud of myself. Like, it's good, Trevor. Compound interest, Ha ha. Okay. Let us get. I guess I'll do another song. I think that was all the questions there. Didn't see any other questions. I'm gonna put that song. I'm trying to get better about when I do the song, taking it off my list and putting it back in its place. I'm trying to be tidier with my digital workspace here. There we go. Back you go. Okay. What I got? I know what I did that one too. I'm gonna put that one away. You can ask questions while I'm doing this really tedious stuff too, if you want. It goes there. There we go. Okay. Oh, I've got a few songs I was thinking of doing. I'm gonna do this one. I don't know. I might have sung this one once in the last 2.5 years, if at all. This is just one that before I was doing Patreon, before the Worms did Patreon songs, I just occasionally put up a new song on the Worm website, just on the YouTube. Remember when YouTube was the thing? Remember when everyone was doing the YouTube thing? It's like almost no one talks about YouTube anymore. I know is anyone even from YouTube on our? Yeah, Canadian Girls on the YouTube stream. Yeah, remember YouTube was the place to be. No. Some people are still there. But anyway, back when putting up videos on YouTube was the thing you did, I put up the occasional song that I just had rattling around, and which I didn't think we'd ever actually get around to learning. So this is one of them. I thought this song was awesome. I was really happy with this, and no one ever bothered watching it. Yeah. And some of the other songs I posted did great. But this one, no. And I'm not sure why, but anyway, I'm going to sing it to you anyway. I don't know, maybe I need to introduce it. Maybe that's why there's not a... Remember when garden gnomes being stolen? Remember when that was a thing? When was that? I don't even remember. That's what this song is based off. Remember people would take garden gnomes, and then they'd take pictures of the garden gnome everywhere, and then they would send, letters back to people with the... and they'd have pictures of where the garden gnome went. Remember that? Maybe that's why no one finds this funny, because you need that context. Aliens stole my garden gnome. They sent pictures to my home of him out in the fields of Mars, or hanging out in alien bars. He seems happy, and I guess he's got further than most gnomes get. But this house ain't a home without my garden gnome. The note I found that fateful day said, "Gone to see the Milky Way. Did you fight them with your small fists, or did you leave me 'cause you're pissed with how I left you in the rain, where dogs use you to mark terrain? Now I'm all alone without you, garden gnome." A spaceship comes, and through the glass I see your beard and pointy hat. They drop you off and fly away. A tentacle gives you a wave. I'll treat you better from now on. I've even written you a song. I'm glad that you are home, my little garden gnome. My little garden gnome. My little garden gnome. There was a bridge in there. I don't know why I didn't have it in my lyrics in front of me. Anyway, there it was. Alien stole my garden gnome. Not a classic, not a hit. But that's what it was. Right there. Yep. I thought it was pretty good, but I guess I'm wrong sometimes. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So how much time do I have left? I've got 19 minutes. 19 minutes. I can definitely take some questions. Might even be able to do a request or so. You can make requests, as this isn't a request show. If I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do it today. If you want a request, though, tomorrow night I do my Zoom all request show, and then I'll be your dancing monkey. You make me a request, and I'll do it on the Zoom show, right? Yeah. So just go to my website and find out when that is and how to get a ticket, and then you can make me a request, and I'll go, yeah, I'm totally doing that. I'm totally, because this is the request. That's a request show. Oh, Cypher liked that one too. That's good. That's good. Anyway, it's on the YouTube. You can find it there. I think with the bridge. There was a bridge in there. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I don't know why I don't have it. Anyway. Do you have any favorite audience participation moments? Favorite moments with audience Well, we always have fun with Animal Nature Trail, of course. That often goes strangely. We've had audiences that have just mooed for the entire thing, which I thought was a bold choice. I don't know how I have any idea how they decide such things. What are some other favorite participation? Rippy the Gator, always fun. Rippy the Gator, one of the participation moments that I found interesting, it was actually awkward. So we're doing Rippy the Gator. I told the story a couple times, but I'll tell it again. Rippy the Gator at Halifax Buskers Festival. So it was festival outside, right? Busking outside. So we were just starting off, and we're playing Rippy the Gator, and there was this one guy who loved Rippy the Gator, and he was coming to all of our shows. He loved it, and he requested it every time we played. Every time. Which, okay, that's not that weird, right? Except that this guy had no legs. He had no legs. Mm-hmm. And he would always roll up right in front of us, request Rippy the Gator, and then we would play Rippy the Gator, and then when we got to the limbs being eaten off, everyone would see him, and they'd look at us, and they would look at us like, you guys are assholes. Can't you tell? Like, how can you make fun of that guy? He's right in front of you, and you're singing this song about an alligator ripping limbs off people, and he's right in front of you. And of course, he's the one who requested it every single time. Anyway, that was an interesting audience, but we still wanted to do it for him, right? Anyway, so that was audience participation, but in a weird way. It always got a weird, but anyway, we always did. We did it every time he came. But yeah, that was an interesting one. Yeah. It's like, this guy requested. He wants to hear it. Don't make assumptions on his behalf. Mm-hmm. We didn't say that. I just thought it loudly. Anyway, but he thought the song was hilarious, quite obviously. Yeah. I think he was playing us, actually. Now that I'm looking back on it, I think that was his meta joke on us, is doing exactly that and liking it even more. Yeah. Yeah, now that I look back, it's like pretty clever. Another time, we were in Saskatchewan, another Rippy the Gator one. So my memory's terrible. Once I start things, we did Rippy the Gator, and halfway through the song, someone actually came up to the stage and put their prosthetic limb on the stage. Once again, a little awkward for all of us. After that, I mean, obviously just participating, but it's like, yeah, huh, yeah. That song's a lot of. Oh, another time doing Rippy the Gator. I'm just gonna do Rippy the Gator. Now another time we were in Florida, about to go on stage, and the guy who booked the show, it was a friend of ours. He booked us a few times for a bunch of things, and he came up to me before the show and he went, "Oh, Trevor." I went, "Yeah." Now, just so you know, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just giving you some information here. Oh, and we're off. Oh, are we back? Did I go away? What happened there? Did I vanish? Am I on? Everything over here flicked. If I'm still, did my stream die, or is that just me? Can anyone tell me? I'm good. Okay, my screen just died. That's great. That was a tech issue that only applied to me. My screen and my light went off at the same time. But no, okay, I'm still on. Okay, wow. Anyway, we're about to go on. He goes, Trevor, I don't, we're not into censorship here. This is just information I'm passing on to you in case you want to use it. I go, oh, okay. So I know you have Rippy the Gator. Yeah, so I just want to let you know that an alligator attacked a child in the community this week. So anyway, you do with that what you want, but have a good show. And I was like, oh my God, no, we're not singing Rippy the Gator. Are you crazy? Yeah, like, oh, that's not funny at all when you sing it. And no, thank you for giving us that information, which if we did not have, it would not have been a good night for us. No. Yeah. So I thanked him and took that information and took it off the set list. Wow. So that's just Rippy the Gator for audience. There you go. Whew, that was more than I thought I'd have to answer. I'm pretty proud of myself. Good remembering, Trevor. And I probably have other stories about every other song. I just probably have to start into each one. Okay. Maybe I should sing some more songs since I only have 12 minutes left. Okay, I'm going to do this one once again just because I like it. Well, it's a fun one. It's a Mike McCormick song. I've played it a couple of times. We never play it live. Make some requests if you feel like it. Okay, and I'll probably end with a request. That's again the first line. Gotta get my reverb. Walking in the church cause a relative is dead. There are always snacks, they're made with Wonder Bread. There's no crust or color I can see. Whether made with chicken, tuna, egg, or ham, they all look the same, they're really freaking bland. But they are all shaped geometrically. And now there's too much mayonnaise. There is too much mayonnaise. There is too much mayonnaise in my life. Too much mayonnaise. Mayo in my salad, mayo in my bread. When my hair is messy, I put mayo on my head. It acts a lot like Brill cream, so I'm told. Mayo on the streets and in the avenues. When my feet are hurting, I put mayo on my shoes. Some like it with tuna, but my mayonnaise has soul. Oh, soul mayonnaise. I guess that's a joke, a pun on soles of shoes and soul. Oh, fish, soul. Okay. I don't think I ever noticed that really before. And now there's too much mayonnaise. There is too much mayonnaise. There is too much mayonnaise in my life. Too much mayonnaise. Mayo in the garden, mayo on the lawn. Mayo in Ontario and in Saskatchewan. Coast to coast, all this mayo is enough. Now I need the answer to rid mayo from my life. I chuck it in the garbage with my favorite mayo knife. I'll be fine as long as there's ketchup. And now there's too much ketchup. There is too much relish. There is too much mustard. There are too many condiments in my life. And I don't have any meat. There you go. That was Too Much Mayonnaise. Once again, named properly. You'd easily find that because, I wonder what that song's probably named Too Much Mayonnaise because that said a lot. Too Much Mayonnaise by the great songwriter Mike McCormick. Mike McCormick. He's in a group called Three Dead Trolls in a Baggie. Okay, so let's see if anyone. Let's see if somebody made a request that I feel like doing. Taking a look. I think, I should probably just do Rippy the Gator, shouldn't I? Because I spent all that time talking about Rippy the Gator. Would that make sense? That would make sense. I think that would make sense. Okay. So I'll give 1 second to see if there's any more. If you have a question, just sneak in at the last second here as I'm talking. So thanks for coming today. I'm going to end with Rippy the Gator. I got that show tomorrow night. And a few weeks after that, I'm doing my Write a Song with me. So you come on Zoom with me and we write a song together. And then I send you the song. So trying that out again. I did one of those last year. I meant to do more. No idea if people want to do that, but I'm going to give it a shot. See if anyone shows up. The Arrogant Worm stream is a week from this weekend, I do believe, on the Saturday. 2 or 3 Eastern. I can't remember. It's one of those two. And And my comedy classes are starting in 2 weeks. 3 spots left. So if you want to do that, just send me an email or a message over any of the various ways to message me. I think that's all of it. Is that all of it? Oh, and you can always, if you want to give me a tip, you're welcome to. You don't have to. And I always need more patrons. My big project now is too many songs about cats. I've latched onto that. I'm going to put out a new cat song every month. If you're a patron, you get to hear it a month before everyone else. And you also, if you're a certain level of patron, I'll even thank you on the song and that kind of stuff. So go to patreon.com, put in my name, and it'll pop up. There's all my advertisements for today. And now I will get in and do Rippy the Gator. Rippy the Gator. Song I don't have much of an introduction left because I talked about it for so long previously. Rippy the Gator, when we first played the song, we thought people would hate it because we're making fun of eating children. Basically, we're sung about a child being eaten limb from limb. We thought, we'll give it a go, but I don't think people are going to dig this. But everyone dug it. Isn't that weird? It's weird. So I do comedy, but I still don't fully understand what works and what doesn't and why. We gave it a go. Here's my cable. Anyway, we've never had a complaint about this song, which is weird. Lots of complaints about Jesus' Brother Bob. That one is a complaint magnet, even though it's pretty harmless compared to eating a child limb by limb, you know? You know what I mean? I think it's weird. Maybe it's not weird, but I think it's kind of weird. I'll just quickly... let me just quickly check the... BJ's saying you need a song about foster cats. That will be upcoming, I'm sure. I will do a foster cat song. I intend to have lots of cats to foster eventually. I didn't do a cat song today, Kyle. I'm going to do one next week. Maybe I'll try debut a new one next week because I have 2 or 3 that are almost ready to give at least a try. So next week I'll do my best. No promises, but I'm gonna do my best to get one that I can at least try out on everyone on the stream and see what people think, and then I can adjust it before I record it. Secondhand Wildflowers, can you participate by chat for Make a Song? Yeah, you can do that. Yep, you can do that. Chat will work for that. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, I think it's everyone. I don't see any other questions. Did the foster cat cuddle Trevor today? Yes, I had cuddle time with the foster cat today. She's very friendly, and she's like this big. She's so small. So small. My other cats are like this big. She's just this big. She's so tiny. So tiny, but she's pretty fearsome. Not afraid at all. So that's good. Okay. Oh, what was I going to do? Sorry, I distracted myself. Okay, so thank you for coming by. Here's Rippy the Gator. Do your part, please. I can't lead the chomping because I'm playing guitar. I lead the chomps. So please chomp along. Billy and his family went on a holiday. They went down to Florida to laugh and dance and play. Billy went in for a swim, he didn't see the harm. But when he came back out again, he was short in arm. 'Cause Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Good! Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Great! Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Billy and his father went out to play some catch, but Billy missed the pass 'cause his arm was unattached. The ball flew past his shoulder, it rolled into the swamp. He went wading after it, but his leg became a stump. 'Cause Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Billy and his father joined a 3-legged race. They were tearing up the field, no one could keep the pace. But Billy slipped and did a flip and landed in the muck. He was running out of limbs and also out of luck. 'Cause Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Well, Billy was all dirty, he really had to wash. He couldn't use a towel, his limbs had been gnawed off. He went into the water to get all clean and bright. But when his bath was finished, he was only half his height. 'Cause Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Rippy Rippy the Gator went chomp, 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 passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Okay, it's going to be the last verse. We followed by the last chorus, which will be your last chance to chomp. So sharpen those teeth. See what's edible nearby you, or even something that's not edible. If you don't have anything edible, maybe you can chew on a pillow or a couch or the floor or something. Billy's father rolled him up upon a hill. He wanted to but Bill, where he would not get killed, but he left him on a slope, and into the swamp he rolled. They dragged out his head, but there was nothing left below, 'cause Rippy the Gator went chomp, chomp, chomp. Rippy the Gator went chomp, 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 passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. Passing the time by ending children's lives down in the bottom of the swamp, swamp, swamp. There you go, Rippy the Gator. Rippy the Gator with extended introduction. Thanks everybody for coming. I'll see you next week, unless I think hopefully I'll see. I know I'll see at least a few of you tomorrow night. And yeah, see you next Thursday. I will hopefully have a new Rough Cat song for next Thursday. That's my goal. I'll debut it there. Debut it in its rough form. I might have to rewrite it later, but yeah. Yep. Great. I'll see you again. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.